In this overview of the CloudBees DevSecOps platform, we are going to focus on Security Insights Report. So first, where is the Security Insights Report? You would go to Analytics in the left navigation and select Security Insights. And the Security Insights Report provides an aggregated view of your vulnerability status across workflows. Let's summarize a few important takeaways from this report. These widgets can be viewed on multiple levels, starting with the organization level, which is CloudBees Staging. You can view at a sub-organization level for team-specific insights. And then you can also filter based on components. So you can have an aggregated view of all components, or you can select one or multiple components in order to have a more focused set of insights. You can also filter based off of duration. So for the sake of this video, I'm looking at the CloudBees Staging organization for all components for the month of December 2023. Each widget in this report provides a bird's eye view, allowing for a deeper dive to help troubleshoot issues. Using this report, you can quickly answer several questions, such as, for this first row, we see components, workflows, and successful workflow runs. The main number for each of these shows the total number for each, and then they all have breakdowns for the number that have scanners associated with them or without scanners. So for 489 components, 51 of them have scanners. If I click on the 51, I can see what the component names are, the associated GitHub repository, and the scanners that are associated with that component. If you look at workflows, similar, we have the workflow component, the branch, the number of workflow runs, and the scanners. The next set of widgets are around vulnerabilities. So here you get a week over week view for the total vulnerabilities associated, whether they were found during this period, whether they are opened during this period, whether they are reopened from a prior period, or whether they've been resolved. Opened and reopened vulnerabilities takes us a step further by breaking it into the severity levels. So you can see based off very high, high, medium, and low, and you can hover over the box plot to get the min, median, and max age of open vulnerabilities by their severity level. The next set of widgets is around scan types. So you can see the 4 scan types right here and the number associated with workflows and workflow runs. To take this a step further, you can go to the vulnerabilities by security scan type, and to see for each of those scan types, how many different vulnerabilities have been spotted and what the vulnerability severity is for each. For the next widget, you have SLA status overview by occurrences. So this will help you understand how well you're meeting your SLAs. In our systems, we have, if you're over 3 days, you are breaching your SLA, but this is something that we can customize for you. You just need to reach out to a CloudBees representative to help out there. But this tells you for closed vulnerabilities, how many were within the SLA and how many were breached. And for open vulnerabilities, you see how many are on track, at risk, and how many have already breached. So this is a good benchmark report here to help you figure out how do you get that breach number down and meet more of your SLAs moving forward. The next widget is around MTTR for vulnerabilities occurrences. So here you can see what the MTTR is associated with each of these on a weekly view based off of the severity level. The last widget talks about top 25 vulnerabilities, and this is based off of a global report done by MITRE Corporation. For the CloudBees Staging organization, 5 of the top 25 vulnerabilities are showing up. And if you want to deep dive into any of these, you can. So you can see the vulnerability ID. In this case, CWE 798 was the use of hard-coded credentials, and 19 components were impacted. So because that was a lot higher than the others, I'm going to click in to see what's going on here. I can see when it was first discovered, the use of the hard-coded credentials, and this very high severity. To look into each of the 19 components, you can go here and see what the component is, its corresponding branch, the scanner associated with it, how many occurrences, and what is the SLA status. So for this one, it tells you when it breached the SLA. And then here you can click in and see what the GitHub repo is. It'll give you more instructions around the line number, and it's going to tell you do not hard code passwords. So in this repo specifically, it's saying for line 50, that it found hard-coded, saved, and default underscore cred password. So you just go into your GitHub repo, go to line 50, and you could address it right there.